Technically, I'm starting the stream early, but that is okay, because I am Yunayo. So, hello everybody, my name is virtual YouTuber Yunayo, and today we are going to be doing some art stuff. So as you can see, I got the Clip Studio Paint open here. You know what we're gonna do? Today I want to draw some character designs. I don't know how many people know this about me, but I really want to make a visual novel. Not a visual novel. I mean, I do maybe want to do that right now. I'm not sure though. But something that I do want to do is make a webcomic eventually. It's gonna take a while. And my art skills aren't fantastic, so it's gonna take a bit basically to get that whole thing going and going. However, for now, I want to do character designs for said webcomic. So, hopefully that should be pretty fun. Also, if my audio is messed up, like if something is too loud or too soft, do let me know, please, because I'm trying a new setup right now. Trying my USB hub in a different spot, so we'll see how that goes. But, I've also been thinking of, like, replacing my mic, because right now the mic that I use is kind of breaking down. Not, like, audio quality wise, the audio quality is still fine, as far as I can tell, but it's the build of the mic that's breaking down. Like, it stands on, like, 3 legs, right? But the 3 legs are kind of slowly falling off. One of them is, like, super loose now and is only really held in place by gravity. Not fun. Yeah, I might get the same one just because it's cheap and it works. But maybe I'll look into getting it. We could make that our next donation goal. What kind of mics do you think we can find on Amazon? I'm gonna look up USB mic. Let's see what we got. Poor Mike Kun. Yeah, he's gone through a lot. We can get a USB 5-line metal condenser recording mic for laptop, Mac, Windows. Okay. Studio recording vocals, $36 for that. That actually looks pretty okay. I think my mic is made by 5-Fine as well. Oh, I can get it in pink? No way. How much is it? $34.99. Why is the pink one cheaper? Should I look at the reviews for this? This actually looks pretty good. Oh, it has like a volume adjuster too. Wow, this mic looks pretty cool. I might actually want to look into getting this one. $34.99 and free returns, huh? What kind of reviews does this one have? Great mic for podcasting, voiceovers, and basic music recording. Excellent mic for the price. Better looking overall better sound than the Yeti. Wow. Nice. Wow. I might. Should I like set up a donation goal for this to replace my mic? There are like a whole lot of 5-star reviews. Out of 20,000 ratings, 73% of them are 5-star. Only 3% of them are 1-star. In stock as well. Hold on. You know what? It's been a while since we had a stream goal. You guys, I wanna do a new stream goal. Go ahead, Krebel-san. I will. And welcome into the stream, Jeff. Okay. Let me. Sorry, I know we haven't gotten into any art yet, but I'm getting distracted. Just give me a second to set up this donation goal. Okay. What's the mic called? Buy a new microphone for $35. Yeah. Buy a new microphone. Goal amount $35. Starting amount 0. When should this end? Last time we made $25 in like a month. So this shouldn't be that hard, right? Let's set this donation goal to end on the 24th of April. So 4/24. Oh, okay. So 04/24/2021. Yeah, that should do it. That's like a month. Start goal. So does it show up on OBS now? It does. There it is. Does it show up on all my sources? Hold on, let me switch. Wow. Okay, sweet. So it shows up on all my sources. That is nice. Very nice. Okay. So we've got that up now, and it's just vibing there in the corner. So feel free to donate if you think I'm doing good, and if you can financially support it. I know I say that every single time, but I just want to make sure we're clear. Okay. Let's warm up with Pose Trainer, yeah? I've customized my setup a little bit. Customized. Basically, I'm getting the new. I mentioned my art tablet that I'm getting a few times now, because it should be arriving like fairly soon. So, I think like by the end of today, actually, it should be arriving. In fact, there's like a very small chance it might arrive while I'm streaming. A very small chance, not that high. But yeah, so look forward to that. I'll do like I don't think I'll do anything too special, but I will do a review because they asked me to do a review if I like the product. So yeah, do I need to say like, does that count as a sponsorship? Or do I just need to say like this thing was supplied to me by XP Pen in a giveaway or whatever? I think probably just doing that will be okay. I mean, I guess we'll find out. All right, let me get Pose Trainer up and running. It is fairly small in the corner. Can I make that bigger? I can, but now it is off screen. But you know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna do a test one just to see how it looks on this. See if anything is wrong with it. It is a little off screen, but that should be fine. Oh, whoops. Alright, set it to 60. Ah, I unplugged my earbuds. Do I need my earbuds in? I mean, I don't really, but they're handy to have. Okay, let me get my glove on. I'm a little worried recently, because my right hand has started to hurt. My right wrist. If I have a repetitive stress injury on my right wrist as well, that means I'm kind of out of things to stream, I'll be honest. Because that would mean I don't have any hands to use. So streaming, gaming, not streaming, but like gaming and drawing are out of the question. So I would be completely limited to chat streams, which I'm not very good at. So, oh, it would be a mess. So I need to be a little careful with how I use my hand. But we should be okay. All right, let me just open my Pose Trainer file. I just need to find it. Where did I save this? Clip Studio Paint. Hello, Demetrius Jackson. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for always tuning in. I need to find where I saved this. I found it. We got it, baby. We got it. Okay, anyone who follows my Twitter knows that I've been listening to the Undertale In-Birth soundtrack a lot. And it's like... It's a fighting game. It has a weird name, but it's called Undertale In-Birth. And its soundtrack is so gosh darn good. I wish I could play it on stream as background music. I'll like purchase the rights to their soundtrack. Alright, so these ones were pretty weird, but we're gonna do better today. The important part is improving. What's the date today? 23. Okay. Having these dated is a good way to look back and see when I last did a drawing stream. Because I only really use this website when I'm drawing, but I should probably use it more often, to be honest. Okay. You guys ready? I think everything should be set up correctly, so let's do it. What do we got? Alright, I can do that. Oh god, wrong pen. Too big. Alright, easy peasy. I'm gonna try and use less brush strokes in this one. Just so that I can get rid of some of that sketchy feel, hopefully. We'll see if I actually do. Cause I don't know. I would really like to get rid of sketchy feels. The less sketchy my drawings are, the quicker I can make them, and the quicker I can make them, the better. Because if I really do want to make a webcomic, then I need to be able to draw quickly. Which is why proportions will be helpful too. Basically, I need to learn the fundamentals that I never actually learned. Okay, that one's weird, but that's fine. Take me to the next one. Wow, this is a fun pose. I yearn to one day be at the point where I can consciously say, like without sarcasm, like I look at a complex pose and I'm like, wow, this is gonna be fun to draw. Because usually when I say this is gonna be fun to draw, I mean it sarcastically. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. One day I'll be good enough that I can look at a complex pose and say it'll be fun to draw. Right now I'm not in that state though. Oh yeah, okay. This is actually a pretty fun pose to draw though. I don't know what this arm is doing, I'll be honest. It's cool though. It kind of looks like this kick is like off balance. Like the person performing this kick is like not doing it correctly. Anyways, take me into the next one. I'm finishing these ones early. I think that's can maybe be attributed to my smaller brush strokes. Smaller, more confident, I guess is the word. That was not a good line. This one is gonna be bad. I can already tell. Confident lines help a lot. And if you don't have confident lines, your drawings will look really sketchy. I remember a long time ago, on Tumblr I think it was? God, I don't even use Tumblr anymore. I saw a post that was like, it was like an art guide, like an art tip guide, and it was something like your line stroke should be strong and confident, which I think is a fair assessment of line strokes, you know? Because strong and confident lines are good. But the artist who made that guide got like a ton of backlash for some reason. I forget what his name is, but I do follow him now on Instagram and such. Oh, okay, here we go. My lines are now getting less confident. You see what I mean? How like sketchy it is? It really is a shame. Oh, this person looks like a gremlin that I'm drawing. Not the one in like the reference, but like the actual person I'm drawing looks like a goblin. Oh boy. Yeah, but I think this website is like so darn useful. drawing poses and such. Wow, this one was bad. Alright, last one. Let's go, take me in. Wow, what a pose this one is. This guy's buff too. Like, this isn't a guy that I would like to meet in a street fight or like a back alley somewhere. Look at how buff he is. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between someone who's buff and someone who's fat, but I'm pretty sure this guy's just buff. I mean, we can see his muscles, to be fair. And they're pretty large. Let's look at a side angle. Not bad. Seriously, look at how huge his chest is. Massive, man. All men want to be this guy. Except femboys, I guess. Which is what I am, so. Ooh, why did my lines get so weird all of a sudden? You see that? There's like a sudden shift in the shape of my lines and the thickness. What's he doing with his hand here? I don't like his hand right there. Okay, there we go. Let's get this out of here. Whoa, my shoulders hurt from that already. Hello, Blake. I always want to draw, but I don't know how to start. You can just start with like a pencil and paper, honestly. A lot of people kind of have a tendency to overcomplicate drawing. Also, my face cam is frozen. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, a lot of people kind of overcomplicate drawing. I don't know. You can just start with like a notebook and like a pencil. I know a few friends who, like, when they started, they just, you know, grabbed a composition note, like a cheap 80-cent composition notebook or something, and they just started drawing. Honestly, a lot of it is just like either it's just not having shame and doing bad work at first, because you know you're a beginner artist, so your work is gonna be bad, but you should show it to people so that you can get good critique on why it's bad. You know, the hardest part is showing your work to people. Streaming can help with that. I like, no matter what, showing your work to people that you pour time and effort into is always going to be an embarrassing task. But the more you do it, the better you get. So yeah, you gotta find a good balance of embarrassing yourself and also getting good critique. You could post it to like an art subreddit. I'm sure there's a subreddit for art critiques on like beginner artists or whatever. Sure, there's a subreddit for that. Okay, so out of these ones, the only one that looks okay is like the last one we did. This one. So, not bad, not bad. I think we're slowly improving. But yeah, no, just pencil and paper can be fine. You don't need to buy any like expensive art tools because they are expensive. So I wouldn't recommend buying expensive art tools unless you know that you are going to be doing art a lot. Because even then, I knew that I was going to be doing art a lot, and I bought like a lot of physical art tools, but now I'm more so moved on to digital art, and it's a shame because I have so many notebooks that I'm just like so many art sketchbooks that I'm just not using anymore. Truly a Hoovian crime. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, let's make a new canvas. If I'm doing character design, it should probably be like a rectangle, right? So. What size? How about 12? How about we just go 1920 by 1080? We'll go 1080p. 1920 by 1080. There we go. That should be canvas size or screen size, I guess. Okay, so how do I want to map this out? We could do like classic character design method where we like, you know, draw them front on, draw them side, and then draw them at 3/4 or what and whatnot, and then we just draw like faces over here. That would work. Okay, so basically, originally this story that I was gonna craft that I'm now making into a webtoon. Originally, I was going to have it be a book. Yeah, I was originally gonna publish it on Wattpad, which is like a free reading site. So I didn't get far in the development process, but I do think about the story a lot that I want to tell. So I have the characters in mind and how they act and who they are, but I do not know what they look like. The main character, I was thinking either like one of two designs for her. Basically like, how do I describe this without sounding lewd? I don't know. Maybe I should just draw out what I had in mind. Every now and then I go back. Okay, so the people who gave me, the people who did the giveaway for the art thing, the art tablet, they gave me a tracking website so that I can track my package and see where it's going. And right now I'm just trying to see when it starts shipping over here, because it should ship to my house by the end of today. And I've been refreshing it every now and then. So now I'm just checking it. Stay hydrated, you guys. Okay. Today I kind of want to play Minecraft because I noticed that my viewership has been down. So I wanted to play a game that everyone can enjoy. But then I was just really feeling art, so like, it's kind of like whatever. Let's just do art, do what we want to do, and have fun with it. All right, I think I know what kind of design I want to go with. I think it might change. We'll see. Okay. Oh, and to all the new viewers who are just now joining in on the stream. We have a new donation goal for a new microphone. It is $35 is what we're going for. Because I found a pretty nice looking microphone for $35. It's like pink and everything, so it would be perfect. That's what I'm looking into right now. Gosh, this canvas is so big and like high res. Alright, let's start. Should we do like rough sketches first of the character, maybe? I think rough sketches would be good to start with, just so we have like a general idea of what we want them to look like. How do you develop a character? Do you do concept art? Like what kind of concept art do you do first? If I'm making a webtoon, they need to be easy to redraw from every angle. So optimally, I want a pretty simplistic design. It's a good thing I'm not animating this. I mean, I have like zero experience with animation, as you guys might know. So I don't think I'd go with animation anyways. But like, God, animation is such like a time-consuming process. I was talking with my friend one day, and he was like, I feel like game studios almost never make any 2D games anymore. I wonder why. I thought about that for a while, because that question kind of did perplex me a little, just a bit. And I figured that like the reason is that games are kind of hard to make, like by default. I think 2D games are kind of tough, just because there needs you as a player. There's so many things that you can do in most games. So a 3D model kind of factors in for a lot of that by default, because a 3D model is easy to animate and reanimate. But, a 2D model? Yeesh, dude. Like, 2D is way more popular in animation because there's only, like, a set few things your character's gonna do from, like, a set few angles. But in a video game, who knows what your character is gonna be doing? So you need to, like, 3D is probably the way to go just by default, unless you have a side-scroller. Like, the only way... I've never seen, like, a 2D, 3D... Okay, well, obviously I haven't, because that doesn't really make any sense. I was about to say that I've never seen a 2D, 3D game, and then I realized the sentence that was about to come out of my mouth. It was just kind of like, oh, maybe not like a good idea to say that in a serious tone. 2D, 3D games. Hey, what's your favorite genre of video game? 2D, 3D, I like 2D, 3D games. Has there ever been like a 3D open game like that with 2D sprites? I don't think so. I don't even think you could really do that. I guess Doom, kind of. Doom and Wolfenstein and all. Huh? Someone rang on my door. Did the package get here? No way. Let me look at my window. Wait. Hey, sorry guys, I'll be like right back, because there is a package at the door, but I don't think it's mine, and there's a guy standing outside the door. I'm gonna wait for him to leave before I grab the package, so like give me like a few minutes. Hold on. Alright, so, as it turns out, package, not mine. Why isn't my face capture working? Hello? Hello? It's not working. Why isn't it working? Oh, there it is. Okay, it finally picked me up. Yeah, package at the door, not mine. Thought it might have been mine. It isn't. However, I just checked the tracking thing. It is like on the way right now. So maybe I'll try out the new drawing tablet on stream. That might be kind of fun. Maybe. My face capture is really iffy right now. Not sure why. Sorry. Whew. I ran up and down the stairs of our house a lot. Yeah, it was like a sewing machine for one of my roommates. Sorry. I'm back. Why is my face capture just not agreeing with me today? Okay. My water bottle slipped. Sorry, that was a gross noise. Hello, Platinum78. Welcome into the stream. I hope you enjoy yourself while you're here. Yeah, sorry about that. I heard the doorbell ring and I thought it might have been my package. So I went to check the door. Nothing there. Well, no, there was something there. It was one of my roommates who had to take in a package. It was an Amazon package of a big sewing machine. And my roommates, and they were like, "Hey, let me in." And I'm the only one in the house right now, so yeah, I had to do that. So yeah, sorry for taking so long. I might end up leaving sometime as well throughout the stream if my package gets here, because that's a new drawing tablet, and I think it'd be fun to try it out on stream. Although, if I do end up getting my drawing tablet, the break that I end up taking as a result might be kind of long, just because I've been asked to send out a tweet when I receive it. And I mean, I was gonna do it anyways, but yeah. So I gotta like take a nice photo of it. I've got like a drawing desk and everything that I'm gonna do it. It's kind of dusty right now because I haven't used it very much because I kind of just draw at my desk nowadays. But yeah, that would be fun. Welcome in, Rin Channel. I hope you enjoy yourself while you're here. I'm back. That's good to hear. Hope you enjoy yourself. All right, let's do this character design thing. Now that we're through. Okay, so I drew the head way too big. I was imagining like the entire body fitting onto the canvas. Let me definitely shrink this down just a bit. Yeah, I've been listening to the Under Night in Birth soundtrack quite a bit. Was that too small? That might be too small. I'll draw the body first and we'll see where that takes us. I'm not gonna draw the actual body. I'm just gonna do the stick figure trick thing, where you kind of just like draw a proportionately correct stick figure. Should we just have them A-posing? I gotta look up like concept art so I know what I'm supposed to be drawing. Concept art. Your face capture is dying? It really do be. Oh, okay. Character concept art. Let's see here. Alright, so not people, I guess, you know, the thought of drawing the character in an A pose first was kind of a dumb idea in hindsight, because it seems like most people draw their characters in a character-fitting pose, which is probably what I should do. Yeah, my face capture doesn't work well on art streams, and I'll tell you why. I love explaining this because I think it's fun. Check it. So, here's my desk, right? This is like my that's not what my desk looks like. This is my desk. Got like, you know, the desk legs, and then I've got like a monitor stand right here, and then my monitor. Normally my face capture, normally my webcam is like located right here, staring up at me. So like I'm usually like sitting right here, you know. That's me. That's what I look like, by the way. This is what I look like in real life. This is my face reveal. I look like that in real life. I'm just an oval. There's nothing for the face cam to track onto. That's why it's having so much trouble. Hello, Pretty Seal. Welcome into the stream. I hope you enjoy yourself while you're here. So yeah, normally I have the webcam pointing up there, and because I'm staring at the monitor, it usually works out, right? Like my eyes are kind of pointed almost at the webcam, so it works out most of the time. However, when I'm drawing, oh whoops, I didn't mean to delete my arm. When I'm drawing, my drawing tablet is down here like this. And it's on like this little stand thing. I do like this stand a lot. So it's pointed up at me like this, and my gaze is like down here. So that doesn't really work, right? Because the webcam is staring at my forehead. So probably what it normally sees, right? When I'm staring at the monitor is like like this, right? What it sees when I'm staring down at my drawing tablet is probably like just eyes and like maybe a bit of a nose. And then like the rest of my face is just below. So it just sees like mostly forehead. Doesn't really work all that well, but it does the trick, and that's what's important. Okay, so I gotta draw the character in like a fitting pose. Hello, Steely's alt. Welcome in. I see you've entered your alt account, avatar state, something like that. I kind of just want to draw a pose, but I need to come up with a pose that fits this character. I haven't developed these characters very well. Oh no. My main phone account. I see. Welcome in. Let me drink some water. Stay hydrated, you guys. So yeah, I think within probably 1 to 2 hours my package will arrive here, because currently it's being delivered. So yeah, it'll take a bit, but it should be here quite soon, so that should be fun. When it does, I'm going to go grab it, probably open it on stream, and then there's gonna be a lot of breaks involved when I get it, because I want to take a picture of it and post it on Twitter. Just to be like, hey look, it came in, so I need to take a picture of it, but I want to make it a good picture. So I'm gonna like probably take a break to go grab the package, bring it back here, take it out of the box, and then take a break to take a picture of it, then post it, and then come back, and then set up the drawing tablet on stream. That's the plan. I'm here to say that every PP won't be poo-poo, but every poo-poo will be PP. Now that's something that you should really put on like a throw pillow or something. That's like philosophy. Maybe the P represents what does the P represent? Taxes. No, I don't know. Happiness. And then the I don't know. What are the three guarantees in life? It's death, taxes, and something else. All right. I think so. She uses magic, but she also has a sword. This character. It's the most beautiful thing I ever read. It's truly, it's like a piece of philosophy. My face capture really does not like art streams. Wow. Okay. So maybe like have him holding like a sword at the sheath, and then like this. So we're gonna do this cheat sheet body thing where you kind of just like draw part of the body. This is what we call the proportionally accurate stickman. Oh, my drawing tablet just disconnected. What? Oh, I think it's back. Okay, we're back. Is stream okay, by the way? I'm trying a slightly different setup to try and fix some minor issues. That's part of the reason that I'm trying to get a new microphone with the donation goal is that the mic I have right now is slowly breaking down. Audio quality wise, it's fine, right? Like, I mean, you guys can be the judge of that. Like, you guys can hear my mic right now, the one I'm using. But like the physical build of it is breaking. Like the mic stand is slowly falling apart. I think I made this part too wide or too long. I mean, the mic stand that it's on is falling apart steadily. I think I actually just made like the entirety of the body too long. But yeah, no, mic quality, I believe it's still fine, but you know, I guess you be the judge of that. Yeah, definitely made the body too long, I think. So yeah, I'm going to select this. We're just gonna like do the lazy, just shift it up a little bit. That should hopefully do it. Wait, because I don't know actual proportions, I'm just kind of figured this part out as I go. PP represents my depression, poo-poo represents my humor. Depression exists without my humor, but my humor does not exist without depression. That's really sad. I hope you're okay. It's important to take good care of yourself, mentally and physically. Spirit, mind, and body. Body, mind, and spirit. How does that work, by the way? Body, mind, and spirit? I'm on Twitch now from Platinum. I see. Welcome in on Twitch. My life is sad. I'm sure your life has some happy parts. Okay, how does body, mind, and soul work? It's body, mind, spirit, right? It's like a Chinese representation of the human soul. What? Body, mind, spirit. I get body and mind, right? Body is body. We get that. What does spirit mean, though? You know, half your body is legs. Your legs are like huge. Big legs. Hello, Yan, welcome in. Hello, Raymond, welcome in. Oh my gosh, so many people. Hello, everybody. Did you ever play Deltarune? Yes, I did. I love that game. I'm waiting for chapter 2. Okay, guys, we're gonna read an article together. Ooh, should I? Here, I'll put it up on the screen. Wait. That doesn't really. Come out here. Spirit is basically life force in your soul. Okay, so a little update. I became a femboy, and I do see appeal. Congratulations, welcome to the club. Alright, you have heard people talk about the connection between the mind, body, and spirit. Many people have a hazy interpretation of what it means, but blah 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 blah. You may have noticed that something is troubling you mentally or emotionally. You actually begin to manifest symptoms physically. Your heart starts racing, you may sweat more than usual, you have a hard time sleeping. Because you keep thinking about the problem, you begin to feel lethargic and fatigued. This is when your mind, body, spirit are out of balance. However, when your mind is at peace, you're more likely to be happier, kinder, and more grateful. Because you're not so embroiled by within physically or relaxed. Okay. Undertale is my favorite game. Undertale's so good. Undertale. Okay, I think here's my opinion on Undertale. Right? I think as a game, it's not that good. Right? As just like straight up just a game, it's kind of fun the first time playing through. However, there is like no replayability to it because everything is the same on every run. Like after you do the 3 runs, there's kind of nothing left. However, as an experience, Undertale is like one of the best out there. Like I think as a first time experience, Undertale seriously cannot be beat. The emotions that Undertale manages to put you through, I don't think any game has managed to like match that yet. Like a first time Undertale Let's Play experience is something else. Except from a drawing stream to reading article stream, it seems to happen to my streams a lot. I don't know, man. Dealing with the struggles is a part of life that cannot always be avoided. Strengthening the connection between the mind, body, and spirit takes effort. So here is how these three factors work together to benefit your overall health. You haven't seen PMD-EOS then? Use Clip Studio too? Yeah, I love Clip Studio. Thought sparing was pretty good in gameplay. I mean, I think the game is like, no, I didn't. Undertale like first time playthrough is great, but the one thing that I don't really like about Undertale is that like, as a game, it's only okay. Like, I want to replay through Undertale so much, but not really. Because so much of Undertale is like the surprise of like the subversion of expectations and stuff. Like so much of the value from Undertale is like, wow, you can spare monsters. Each of these monsters has a family, and I normally just kill monsters in JRPGs without thinking about it. And textured brushes are just, they really are. But like, you know, the gameplay in Undertale is only, you know, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Sorry. Okay, a healthy mind. Someone with a healthy mind keeps the brain exercised regularly, and stress and worry are kept at bay by choice. Positive thoughts like gratitude and a feeling of joy are present, and there's a thirst for knowledge and learning. Just like the brain requires sleep every night, the brain also requires things to think about and to ponder. A healthy body is free of disease and illness and is not riddled with pain. Bodily health is also made possible by a healthy diet, good nutrition, and regular exercise. A healthy body naturally wants to move and seek activity. Maintaining physical health also includes keeping regular checkups with your primary care doctor in order to prevent illness or to detect it and treat it right away if a disease does exist. I'd rather die than try to beat Sans. I mean, I feel like either way you're going to die. A healthy spirit. Spirit is the one I don't get, right? Being spiritual is being centered and having an understanding that you are part of something much bigger than yourself. Facilitating a healthy spirit includes being a part of a community to share yourself with others and to give without expecting anything tangible in return. A healthy spirit requires love. So how do you like, I kind of get it, but not really. What is spirit? Is that it? Is that the end of the... Okay. Is spirit like your emotions? But it feels like your mind is your emotions. Imagine you go to Undyne's house for it just looks like your head. Amazing. I don't get it. What is spirit? My outlook on life is this: I'm gonna die anyway, so I'm gonna mess around and do what I want. That's kind of Sans' outlook on life. Sans' that's nihilism. I think. Don't take my word for that. But I'm pretty sure that's nihilism, right? The philosophy that nothing matters. Sans has like the most positive version of nihilism ever. He says that nothing matters, so you may as well have fun in life. I got the Gastro Easter egg on my first ever playthrough, and I got so freaked out. Amazing. Yeah, nihilism. I don't know. Nihilism gets pegged off a lot, but it can be a positive thing. Being able to live freely because you know that nothing matters, and acknowledging that in the end nothing really matters. I think that's honestly a pretty okay way to look at things. You know, am I being bad? No, Google, you cannot know my location. Alright, let's get this out of here. I still don't know what spirit means. Should I keep looking? I just need to know what spirit means. Spirits. Body, mind, spirit. What does spirit mean? Body, mind, spirits. What is spirit? Here we go. What is spirit? Sure, I'm failing algebra, but hey, I'm having a good time, and I haven't been this happy in a while. Yeah, exactly. Okay, seriously, what is spirit? I get body and mind, right? That's like, you know, body is physical stuff, mind is mental health. The heck is spirit, though? Being centered? Is it just something you have to get a feel for? Is it something you have to, like, learn over time? I don't get it. Yunayo's spirit is Joe. Check this out. Who's Joe? I'm sorry guys, I'm just really trying to find out what spirit is. Seriously, no one talks about like what the heck spirit means. I don't get it. Body and mind are so easy to understand because we go through that on a daily basis. The heck is spirit though? Joe, amazing, perfect. What a great joke, guys. What is spirit? Body, mind, spirit, and soul. What's the difference? Here we go. I found another article. Mind, brain, body? What? Mind, brain, body? Is that like a different... I've done nothing the entire day. It'd really be that way. How spirit, self, and soul are connected. This looks... okay, you know what? I give up. Maybe one day I'll be able to learn what spirit is, but as it stands, I got no clue. Okay. Let me get back into drawing now that we've sorted that out. No, we haven't sorted it out though. Whatever. Bacon. Now you're making me hungry. Right. Gaming time. I'm gonna draw the legs. I'm bad at drawing legs. I'm bad at drawing hands too, but at least hands are something that I like set forth to practice in my mind. Legs? I never thought that I would have an issue with legs, I'll be honest. So I never practiced them. But like, I barely understand how proportionally long they are. A lot of times it's just guesswork and I hope it's correct. Those are long legs actually, I don't think that's correct. Let's draw the body and see how we did. One day I'll get a better understanding of our proportions, but today is not that day. I am slowly starting to understand muscle anatomy. Slowly, okay? Not very fast, I'm just kind of understanding it. It's weird to me that my drawing stream is the most popular stream I've had in a while. Like, we've got like 6 Twitch viewers. Which is kind of nutty. Because my average viewership in the past week has been like 3 or 4 across both YouTube and Twitch combined. But now it's like 7. How about you get a body proportion reference? I could use myself. Or I could wing it. That's what I'm here for, you know? I'm really just here to figure it out as I go along. Probably a bad idea. Definitely a bad idea. Don't do what I do. Not a good idea. How do you draw boing boings, you guys? I feel like I never learned how to draw boing boings, but that's a skill that I should know. It's a skill that I need to understand for reasons. You know. Don't we all need to understand how to draw those at some point in our life? I know I do. Think of boing boings as water balloons. That's really the best I can help. Yeah, I've heard that as well. Like acknowledge that they are affected by gravity and that they do get held down by gravity. That might help. I use the default pencil brushes. The ones in the shop for free are better. Maybe I should switch over to that. In general, my line art is a mess. You can see how sketchy this rough one is. And I don't know how to draw feet, so we're gonna wing it. Good enough. Yeah, legs way too long, I'm pretty sure. I'll finish it and we'll figure it out, but as far as I can tell, those legs are way too long. In general, I might have just made the drawing too long. Maybe if I just like use the transform tool and shrink it down, it'll work out. We'll see. Yo, commentating over drawing streams is always so difficult. I feel like there are a few things that like all streamers, at least at first, struggle with. It's drawing streams or art streams, JRPGs, and visual novels. You rarely ever see streamers play JRPGs and visual novels. Well, sometimes you see streamers play JRPGs just because there's usually a lot of grinding, so it's like a chill experience. But like visual novels, that's all talking. You either have to be like really good at voice acting to make it entertaining, or you have to be like very good at giving insightful commentary. Either way, tough choice. Like the only visual novels you really see people stream are like Doki Doki Literature Club, which are more than just a visual novel, you know? Also, my face is super twitchy. I'm barely moving my face, but it's just moving around so much. I think if you draw a weird W, it might look like boing boings, or just like a smooth W. I've seen that. Isn't there like some muscles like under the boing boings that go like this? Like something like this. Like those are the muscles that are under it. And then the boing boings themselves are like water balloons on top. Bro, hello Chobi. Try drawing an upside down heart. Huh. You know, somehow that looks okay. How did you? Wow, I'm really impressed. Boing boings, we got boing boings, you guys. They don't look pretty right now, but it's okay because it's just like the rough sketch phase. I guess upside down heart is the way to go. We did it, you guys. Sorry, man, gotta go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this stream. I narrated over an H scene in a visual novel, and it was the best and worst experience of my life. My God. Just kind of remember that from a while ago. It seemed to work quite well, I gotta say. Okay, so now we have to draw this part. Well, I think this muscle here is off. Let's make this a little better. Okay, I know that the legs can be separated kind of like this, like you're wearing a leotard. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. I'm every now and then I go up to my tracking tool tab and like refresh it to check on where my package is, because I really want to open up that drawing tablet. I'll probably unbox it on stream. Obviously I won't use my actual camera, but I'll like narrate the process when it comes in. Now I'm like listening outside for cars. I always feel so antsy whenever I have a package that's supposed to be coming in soon. You ever order a package from Amazon and you like track the date that Amazon tells you it's supposed to be in? And then when it comes, you're like super antsy, like you're like, I gotta go check the mailbox. They must have delivered it to the mailbox or something. Cause that's how I am when a new package comes in. I'll just calm down. We'll just chill for a while. Oh my gosh, bro, I seriously need to study proportions. My proportions are like the weakest part of my drawing repertoire of skills. If I could get good at proportions, I would solve like so many of my drawing issues. But as it stands, still not very good at them. Me too. My skirt was arriving yesterday and I kept checking my door all day. Man, it'd really be that way. Oh my lord. Always do that. Whoa! Halo 3 fan donated $3. 3! Thank you very much for the $3 donation, Halo 3 fan. I really appreciate it. Wow. It's been a while since I had a Halo related donation. It feels nice to be back. Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Heck yeah. Look at that, you guys. We're like, what is that? I can't really read. No, I meant that I can't read because the screen is too small. We're 8.57% in. I can read, don't worry. So I learned it takes 45 days for Twitch to pay you after a stream, so I have to wait like a month for my paycheck. Ouch, that's rough. Gotta get like the weekly paychecks. Twitch isn't up on the same standards that normal retail places are. I guess it makes sense. With a platform where it's so easy to potentially make money, I guess they would have to be a little slower on their payments, since they're probably paying like millions of people. in like pennies and such. Have you guys ever heard of Roblox scams? Like free Robux scams online? I only recently heard about them from a Roblox YouTuber called Ruben Sim, which I really like watching, by the way. Apparently what they do, right? The strat that they use to scam people, they don't scam you out of Robux, they scam other people out of money. So what happens is that like, I'm kind of gonna have to ad-lib his video that he made, so I would highly recommend watching his video. Basically, like, imagine that you're an entrepreneur and you've made a new app that you want to do really well on the App Store. So you instead of just like advertising it yourself and like going on websites or whatever and being like, hey, check out my new app, and you should go to like an advertising agency. It used to fall for them, and they evolved into V-Bucks. Beat perspective seems off? Oh, definitely a little bit, yeah. Feels really weird that I can afford a Switch Lite every paycheck. Not that I'm gonna do it, but it feels strange, champ. I can imagine, yeah, that it would feel a little odd. But basically, like, let's say that you're developing a new app. It can be anything, but like for this example, how about you're making a VTuber app for VTubers? It's like a new face tracking app. And so like you're like, okay, I'm gonna go to an advertising agency to make people download this app that I made. So they're like, you know, we're so confident in our ability to advertise, we'll only charge you when people download your app. So you're like, wow, that's really cool. So maybe you agree to pay like 50 cents every time someone downloads your ad. Unbeknownst to you, they are actually paying children 10 cents every time they're paying children 10 cents to download your app. So children download your app, and then they get paid in 10 cents worth of Robux, which is like 10 Robux, by the way, which you can buy some pretty decent accessories for 10 cents. So it doesn't feel like 10 cents, but 10 cents is worthless, right? It's worth nothing. Realistically, 10 cents is nothing. You know how many Robux you can make with like a single paycheck? Or even just like mowing the lawn of your neighbor or something for a day. You could buy so many Robux with that. So, you know, they're paying kids 10 cents to download your app and then do stuff in it. And then you pay them 50 cents. So they're making 40 cents profit over you with kids who aren't even actually interested in your app. They're just playing it so they can get some Robux. And that's the scam, basically. So every time that those websites work because they're a scam, but you're not getting scammed, so you don't feel bad. My left foot seems too small and faces too far down. Let's see here. Left foot, definitely too small. Because this foot is a real big boy. In general, this part of from like here down, it's way too small. So I probably will have to redo that. Let's see here. Let's flip the image. Wow, balance seems slightly off, right? The balance is a little off. However, here's the thing, right? The way that balance works in an image is that as long as the character as long as their center of balance is in the correct spot, it looks okay, right? So how that generally materializes is that, like, if I were to draw a stickman here, hold on, I should draw a nice stickman. If I were to draw like a nice stickman here, oh, whoops, more or less proportionally correct. Their center of mass needs to be somewhere between their feet. So, you know, obviously this is correct, right? Because his center of mass is there. But if I were to like transform him, hold on. If I were to like do how should I transform him? If I were to do like this, right? Suddenly he seems a little off balance. This is he's not like completely off balance, right? Because his center of mass is still barely inside of the legs. But if you were to do it just a little more, now suddenly he's off balance and he's doing the Michael Jackson pose, but you know, slightly less relevant. Yeah. It needs to be like between the feet. And because the feet in this pose are so wide, I think it works. I think it's okay because the feet are quite wide, so there's a wide margin of error as far as the balancing goes. I think it works. I learned. I feel like your posing might also need some work. Perhaps, yeah. Not in character. I could say a little more. Ah, I see. I can use my femboy sleeves as art gloves so I can start drawing again. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Femboy sleeves. Never learned to make... I learned to never make the shoulder lines and hip lines parallel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that as well. That's something that's difficult to apply, because I don't know if it's, like, just in dynamic poses or in general. I guess they are. They definitely look maybe a little strange. Okay. Let's do it. We'll just. I feel bad being lazy, but we'll go through that. Because this is just like our first design pose, so it's okay. Also, those are some large boing boings. Do they look a little tall? Is it okay if this character is like a step on me type character? That looks awesome. Thank you. I feel like it's not a case of if I should do it, but more of how extreme do I do it. Ah, right. So like, because I can see that. So like normally in normal poses, the difference is probably like pretty small. Like, you know, just that doesn't look very good. But like in dynamic pose, you could be like that. That's a pretty big shoulder hip difference, but I feel like you could totally make that work as a pose. It could be like a jumping pose or something, like the arm going back here. It could be like a skateboarder pose actually. Now that I look at it. Anyways, let's get this line out of here. Yeah, it's not like the pose isn't the best, but because it's like a first pass through. Oh, it's like a first rendition of this character. Like literally the first time I'm ever physically imagining this character. I'll give myself a pass. That might be laziness. Bear with me. Yeah, just bear with me on this. We'll figure it out as we go. Let's do the face. How do I want to do this face? I don't know. I don't know how I want to do the face. So here's how this character is, right? This character is really serious and kind of blunt as well. How can I? Is that a good? She's very. What's the word? Foolhardy? No. Stubborn, serious, and quiet. No, not really quiet. Trying to think of what like the right word is. I don't know. Stubborn and serious though is the two words I can think of right now. Stay hydrated. So like probably serious eyes. I look up like reference images a lot, so I'm gonna do a real quick anime eyes types. I'm gonna look up some anime eye types. A lot of people make really nice charts of like categorizing types of eyes, like serious or like caring or whatever. Alright. I'm gonna make the eyes kind of... Navigating around the canvas when it's this small is a little tough. Because if I use this thing on the side, it's so hard to like control when it's this close up because any minute difference... Like 1 pixel on this canvas is like 30 on like 200 on this one. I make it a habit to I make it a habit to break down poses and art styles once a month. Study what makes them tick. Oh, that might actually be pretty fun. I might do that. So I think I have to use the hand movement tool in order to navigate around here, just so I have some more control over it. My brush too big. It should be fine. I think what like I kind of want to do like a tired looking expression. So like I want the eyes to look like they're somewhat closed. Nah, I don't really need bags. I was about to put bags under her eyes, but not tired, just serious. Well, that eye is way too big. Oh no, gross. Oh no, facial proportions, please. I would beg of you, work with me. That's a little better. I just kind of break down the poses into basic shapes, lines of action, shoulders, hip lines, etc. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. I might do that with like some art pieces that I really like. I don't think I want to do it on stream because I don't want to show anyone else's art on stream without permission or whatever. But that might be something fun to do just on my own time as practice. Looks tired to me. Yeah, maybe a little bit. She works hard. Oh my gosh, I'm just waiting for my package now. Oh my lord. I swear it's close. Poses I do movie scene or stock photos. Stock photos are so much fun. I love... One thing I've always wanted to do is recreate stock photos. I'm gonna... Since this is like the rough path, like rough path. I'm gonna do a lazy. And pardon me for this, but it's just like a little too tempting to not just copy paste it over. Whoa, that looks weird. Why does that look so weird? I think it's because of this extra bit on the side here. Okay, the eyes are supposed to be like roughly one eye size apart, right? Because, okay, this angle doesn't look like it, but it's supposed to be front on, 1-to-1. This extra bit of the circle that I made here is really messing that up. Favorite sub is r/weird stock photos. Oh, I have to look into that. I gotta look into that, man. Screw it, I'm gonna do that now, actually. Reddits.com r/weird stock photos. I have to. Alright. Let's sort it by top of all time, you guys. We're having a Reddit browsing stream now. Wait. Tiger jumping through window. I like this one. This would be a fun one to try and draw. Maybe this will be where it... Oh my god. It's beautiful. I love this one. Whoa! Whoa! That one's kind of lewd too, but look at that. What a guy. Oh, this one's one of my favorites. I love this one so much. This is so absurd. All of it. Just look at it, man. I like this one. This is pretty good. Whoa! What are they doing? That's a good question. We're just browsing Reddit now. Quite a beauty. Now I'm hungry, man. That looks like a pretty good turkey. This one repost. Wow. Now this guy is vibing. Look at that. Wow. Oh, these are beautiful. Is this one a style? This looks like just a work of art, not a stock photo. Speed. She is speed. Whoa, he is tough. These are beautiful. This one's a classic. No. Oh my gosh, these stock photos are beautiful. Okay, let's get out of Reddit. Stunning. Neck feels too skinny. Maybe a bit, yeah. I want her to like give off a really tough vibe, but I don't know if I necessarily want her to give off like a step on me vibe. You know? Feels like she kind of has like masculine proportions as it stands. And I think by default that sort of gives off step on me vibes, you know? Have you guys ever seen Mao Nobu from Fate Grand Order. Hold on, let me pull up an image of her. So, there's this one character in a mobile game that I play. And her name is Demon Lord Oda Nobunaga, I think. Something like that. Let me try and find official art of her, because all the fan art of her is lewd. The only Fate I watched was Prisma Ilia. That's Prisma Ilia is something else. Okay. So I found some art of her. It's a little low res, so excuse me for this. But you can see that like she has like kind of masculine proportions. A little more masculine than the other female characters in this game. Because her shoulders are a little wider than most females. She's obviously taller than most females. Are these masculine proportions? I can't tell. Her face is a little longer than usual. The fight scenes are sick though. That's just the entire Fate series. Yeah, I guarantee that on like most top 10 anime fights, there's at least one Fate fight on all of them. Like her, I think the main thing that makes her appear like a little more masculine is the length of her face and her facial proportions. Because her facial proportions, I think, are masculine. And she gives off like heck a Step on Me vibes. And I know Step on Me vibes. Anyways. Let's get this out of here. I don't know if I want my character to give off Step on Me vibes, but maybe I do. I can't really say for sure. I think to fully enjoy Prisma Ilia is just to not take it seriously. Exactly. That one is one where you can't really take it very seriously. Fate is weird. Fate is so difficult to start no matter what. If you start with Fate Stay Night, the anime, which is where most people start, you start with like really dated animation that doesn't match up to modern Fate animation. But if you start elsewhere, which is like wait, what else could you start with? Fate Unlimited Blade Works? Then you start without a basic explanation of how the universe works. Same with Fate Zero, which is where a lot of people like to start. So many people start on Fate Zero, which I think is a bad idea. Because you don't get the basic rules of how things work if you don't start with Fate Stay Night. Fate Stay Night, the anime, is the basis of all things in the Fate universe. Everything else kind of builds off of it, because Fate Stay Night was the first thing in the Fate universe. Obviously, the best way to start is with the original visual novel, but that is such a commitment. I think the original visual novel has more text in it than the Bible. It is such a commitment. Way too big of a commitment for any like normal members of society to really commit to, I think. Yeah. Should I give her like an Angie expression? I could. I think eyebrows are hard because eyebrows can convey so many different expressions. Like I can make her like disappointed if I make them curved backwards. I can make her Angie if I curve them inwards. I kind of want her to be like serious, so I'm gonna curve them. I'm gonna angle them slightly downwards, but not like completely downwards, because I just want her to look serious. Face is too far down. Entire face. Is it? Maybe it's just too close together. I don't know. I think in this lopsided circle I drew is kind of messing me up. I should use the circle tool. Something about me always feels so bad about using like circle tools and line tools, but I really should be using them because they're so helpful and they make my art seem clean, you know. I really should. So good. Gotta go for real now. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Now she looks a little more serious. What should her hair be? I don't know what I want her hair to be. If she's like a physical fighter type person who also happens to know magic, the mouth should always have space with the chin. Ah, okay. I think I get it. It's weird. The way that I learned art was like I've made this comparison before, but the way I learned art is that I learned everything except the fundamentals. Like I started by drawing eyes, which is a horrible place to start if you plan on drawing entire figures eventually, which is what I was doing. Starting, like, I learned everything except the fundamentals, so I don't know how bodies work, I don't know how facial proportions are. I just kind of wing everything with references and hope it works out. Let me flip the canvas. Definitely lopsided. Circle is super lopsided. I hate it. We're going to look up hairstyles, fantasy. I don't know. Gotta look up some nice fantasy hairstyles. I'm getting a lot of Final Fantasy art, which makes sense. A lot of Final Fantasy looking characters that aren't actually from Final Fantasy. Also, I should probably stretch. Aren't you supposed to stretch like when you're gaming? I think you're supposed to stretch like every 20 minutes if you can. And now that I'm like hunched over looking at my art tablet, I should probably stretch more. Hold on, give me a sec. Back cracked like a few times. There were small cracks though. I remember in 8th grade, I spent my physical science class studying hands only to do a technique called when in doubt, one finger out. When in doubt, one finger. What an amazing name for a technique. My face capture program. I love art streams, but I hate how much my face capture program doesn't work when I do them. I gotta look for like a serious looking hairstyle. Maybe I could do like side swept ponytail. That one's kind of serious. You know? Gotta figure out what I want the bangs to look like though. I'm gonna try... I found a set of hairstyle references. I'm gonna try mixing a few of them to see how it works out. Hairstyle is kind of similar to mine actually, now that I look at it. Got like a mid-bang thing going on here. I love fluffy side hair things like this. Fluffy side hair is my favorite. I'm gonna move my hand tool down a little bit just so it's easier to access. Fluffy side bangs. I love them. I'm a big fan of fluffy side bangs. Okay, let's draw in the rest of the hair now. So I think I want to go with, I want to try see how side swept ponytail looks. Like on the shoulder. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it. So like this. That's not how gravity works, but that's okay. Kind of looks okay, I guess. Like, the combination of hairstyles looks inoffensive, but that's it. It doesn't look particularly nice in any way. It's inoffensive at best. Well, that's not how circles work. Actually, I kind of like it. I think it looks okay. And if anything, like I said, this is like my first pass ever of this character. Maybe, am I just using that as a scapegoat? Yoon, do humans have free will, or are we just automatic reactions to our environment? Maybe. Cause... I mean, you could argue it's kind of both. Because body-wise, we do have automatic reactions. That's instinct. Our instincts are our automatic reactions. But we do have free will, I think. Do we? I don't know. I saw a conversation about this in Kung Fu Panda. Yo, guys, by the way, the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, so good. I genuinely think Kung Fu Panda has one of the best movie trilogies, like, ever. Anyways, it was like a conversation between Master Oogway and Master Shifu. It was like, you need, once you let go of the illusion of control, everything becomes clear. And the arguments that they were having was essentially that, like, Oogway thought that there was nothing that you could control in your life, and it was just an illusion of control. Master Shifu thought that there are certain things in life that you can control. So, Oogway said that, like, when you look at a peach tree, you cannot control when the tree bears fruit, or when the fruit falls. No, he didn't say that. He said that you cannot control when it bears fruit. What else did he say? Or when it grows. And then Shifu retorted, saying that there are certain things you can't control, like when the fruit falls, because you can, you know, make them fall yourself. Or you can control where to plant the seed. And then Oogway said, what did he say? I don't know. You cannot control, like, what kind of tree it is. It will always be a peach tree. Both strong arguments, and I like that there was, like, no definitive answer to that fight. Like, both of them had points, and both of them had strong arguments for their points. And neither one came out, like, 100% correct in the end. And I like that. Anyways, that was, like, way off topic. I don't know. Because I'm a big contender of the idea that there are certain things you can control and there are certain things you can't. We have free will, but that doesn't allow us to control everything in our lives. Sometimes our instinct takes over, and maybe that's for the best. I have two sides. The most metal kid at my school and femboy. You know what? It really be that way. We all have two sides. We all have two wolves in our head. One of them is like a small puppy. Stay hydrated. Okay. Let's get back into it. Yeah, honestly, the more I look at it, the more I like this hairstyle. However, we do need to flip the canvas just to make sure it doesn't look stupid. It doesn't look too stupid. I think logistically, maybe it doesn't make sense. We'll try drawing her from different angles and we'll see how it turns out. I have to save this. What do I save it as? Okay, I got it. Alright. It has been saved. Hello, QB. Welcome in. We have two wolves. One is addicted to crack. The other is addicted to crack. You are addicted to crack. I love the two wolves meme. The two wolves meme is great. There are two wolves inside you. One is dead. The other is dead. You are dead. You could pull a Goku or Mickey Mouse with the hair. Goku. Can she beat Goku though? Okay. She does have kind of big boing boings. Drawing a reversed heart is a really good way to draw boing boings. We need to draw her clothes though, and this is gonna be weird because the body is already here, so we just kind of gotta make the body mostly transparent and wing it. A lot of my strats with drawing are just make it work. Hope for the best. Man, no, I'm super antsy for my drawing tablet, you guys. I'm sorry. I keep like looking out and stuff. Boobage. I vote turtleneck. She is a fighter, so she needs to have some armor. But a turtleneck like under the armor, I think would be nice. I love turtlenecks. I have a turtleneck, but I look like a freaking nerd in them, so I don't wear it too much. I just think they're great. Alright, we can do a turtleneck. I'm gonna look up fantasy armor reference. Here we go. See what we come up with. Oh, let me add female to the end of it. Female. Isn't boob armor actually pretty okay? But like, if it's designed correctly. Isn't like the type of boob armor where like it's like this is like this is actually good armor, cause like, you know, the boing boings are under here. If a sword comes in and hits it, it bounces off somewhere else. Isn't that actually like good armor design? I don't know how to design armor. Okay, let me take a look at some of the references I have pulled up. A lot of these are like showing way too much skin. I remember in Mandalorian there's boob armor designed by a girl, so I'd reference that. Oh yeah, the Mandalorian. I actually quite like the armor design in the Mandalorian. Fun fact, I've never watched a Star Wars film or a TV show, but I have played Lego Star Wars. I have played Lego Star Wars a lot. Oh god, where's my stylus? There's my stylus. Ah, setting up my new drawing tablet is gonna be tough. I remember there was like a whole thing going on with the Mandalorian and that female Mandalorian. Played a few Star Wars games. I see. Yeah, I've never watched a Star Wars film, but I would like to, because the universe looks so cool. Okay. Boob armor. God, I kind of like her, you guys. Am I falling for my own character? Can my own character be my anime crush? Is that okay? I don't know if that's okay. Anyways. She has, like, her boing-boings, dude. They're huge. So she got, like, the sweater going. Not much we need to add to the sweater, really. But we do need to add some armor on her. I'm gonna go now. Have fun drawing. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed yourself while you were here, Blake. Sorry, I keep calling you Blake. Blake. I binge watched every Star Wars movie in a weekend last year because I hadn't watched them before. That might be something I'd be interested in doing. Doesn't Twitch have like a watch-along feature or something? Is Star Wars available in that? With watch parties, you can kick back and enjoy your favorite movies or TV shows on Prime Video together with your community. So I need Prime Video if I want to do it. Half lurking since playing League. I see. You know, I haven't played League very much, but it is a game that I'd be interested in getting into. Although I feel like all I hear about it are bad things right now. I feel like everyone is just like, why am I still playing League? Spam TFT most. Don't do that. Bubba armor. Her boing boings are so big. I don't know how to go about drawing armor for her. I'm kind of trying to just imitate the Mandalorian armor set right now, just to see how that works out. Doesn't really look like armor the way I drew it. If you play League, consider also touching a woman. But we're not supposed to do that with COVID guidelines. If you're following COVID guidelines, you haven't touched a woman in a whole year. Well, I mean, no, that's not true. Maybe you live with your family still or something, and you can. You know what? I'm actually gonna stop talking about that. Buns are teardrop shaped. Okay. Armor is hard. Why is armor difficult? I could use Mandalorian, but I feel like it looks like just a little too futuristic for what I'm going for. Is it a fantasy story? I actually don't know. I do want to go with a fantasy theme for this armor, though. Maybe like modern fantasy. Modern fantasy is a thing, right? Cyber fantasy is fun. Modern. I have a tab pulled up called Fantasy Armor Reference Female. I'm gonna put up modern fantasy armor reference. Female cyborg. Okay. Modern fantasy. That doesn't really look like armor. Steampunk? Steampunk might be good. Maybe this character can use a steampunk gun. When I look up modern fantasy armor, a lot of it is sci-fi armor, which isn't like exactly what I'm looking for. Hold on. Cyber fantasy might be fun. A lot of you may be asking, Yunayo, what time period is this set in? The answer is every time period. Set in the year XXXX. A lot of people look at like girls in like skin tight pants in video games, and then like guys retort like, And then the girls are like, oh, why are the girls in skin tight pants, but the guys aren't? And then the guys are like, guys can't fight in skin tight pants. Have you guys ever seen the pants that like Navy SEALs and SWAT team wear? Hold on. Army. What should I look up for this? They got cake. They really do got cake. I'm just saying. Pants. I gotta find an image of like the cake that like army people are packing. I don't think that like a lot of people understand how like tight their pants get, because they have to be tight, because you got to be able to schmoove around. I mean, not too tight obviously, but like tight enough that they don't rustle around a bunch. Mad cake, tactical butt cheeks. Exactly. It's precisely tactical butt cheeks. Yeah, I don't know, man. Guys' pants are like super like, oh baby. Okay, yeah, I'll get back on what I'm supposed to be looking up and try and find some armor for my person to wear. What should we? We could go with like cyberpunk type themes. We could go like kind of minimalism on the armor, maybe. Maybe like some leather armor. We could try steampunk actually. The more I look at that message, Chobi, the more steampunk seems kind of tempting. Let me look up steampunk armor, see what we can find. Steampunk. A lot of the steampunk images I see are people not wearing armor. I look up steampunk armor references and a lot of it is just like no armor. Like characters who just don't have any armor on and are just wearing normal clothing. So maybe this won't work. There's a lot of like really lewd female outfits and like fantasy stuff. I get it. I understand why. I don't think it's necessary. Because I do really like the turtleneck. I just need to figure out how I want to fit with armor. Because I want this character to look battle ready in their outfit, you know? Maybe we could have like that type of armor that I drew in earlier, where it has like this really sharp point. Like that. And that might work. It does look super bulky. Hold on. It looks so bulky. The struggle of trying to make like good realistic armor that would work while also keeping your character sleek. Tragic. Also, it's a little tilted. Oh, weirdly. I don't know, man. Maybe it would work. It just looks like so bulky. Alex from SMT Strange Journey. Let me check that out. Alex SMT Strange Journey. See what we can find. I misspelled journey. Oh, her. Her outfit's kind of lewd. A little bit. I own SMT Strange Journey, but I haven't played it yet. Part of me wants to stream it, but I don't know how I would do that from my 3DS. Yeah, I could just do no armor, because trying to design armor while keeping a character sleek is like difficult, not easy. Not fun. No, it might be fun. I guess depending on like what kind of artist you are, it might be fun. A lot of like the sleek armor designs I see wouldn't really work as armor. This is like the I found one. Found one. Let me get rid of it. There's a lot of lines to undo. Because I want to make armor that would reasonably work, but also keep the character design sleek. So, the one that I found has the armor on, like, straps like this. Like, there's a little indent in the middle. Wouldn't this set of armor theoretically, like this type of armor where, like, it's all tilted around, because it would misdirect any attacks to a degree? How do I make this look like armor and not just like a boing boing plate? I can make it shiny. We can add like little highlights around. She do be having the turtleneck though. And then I want the armor to continue down here and kind of like flare up a little bit. Like this. Really rough, by the way. This strong. Super messy and rough. That's okay though. So this can be like her armor plate and whatnot. Is it too small? Might be too small actually. Maybe I just made her boing boings too big. What kind of pants should she have? I want her to have like the kind of armor where like it like loops around, you know, or something like this. It like loops around into like a little cloak thing. What is this kind of thing called? Like this where it like goes around. I don't know what this would be called, but I like it. Yeah, something like this. I like that. I just need to figure out what kind of pants she wears. What pants does she wear? I mean, she's wearing a turtleneck, so obviously comfort is high up on the list. Turtlenecks are hecka comfy, by the way. First time wearing a turtleneck, it felt like I was getting choked. But like as I got used to it, then it was just like comfy, man. It felt like I had a blanket on, like just all the time. It was pretty good. Okay. Real yawning hours, baby. Let's go. I hope I didn't make any of you guys yawn too much. Should I drink some coffee? Before the stream, I was gonna drink coffee, but then I ended up playing Roblox, and I was playing for too long. So I had to start streaming soon. I had to get set up, and I didn't have a chance to drink some coffee. But like I was like, maybe I can like brew some coffee during a break and just take it upstairs with me and drink that. That might be kind of a nice way to do so. You think? Maybe. What do you guys think? You think I could like get away with brewing up a cup of coffee and then bringing it up here and drinking it while I stream? Maybe. Even then, I mean, brewing up a cup of coffee would probably take like 5 minutes, more like 4 or 3 even. I've never timed how long it takes to brew my coffee because I use a machine for it. I don't know. I'll think on that. For now, let's see what kind of pants we want to give her. What kind of pants do we give her? We could give her jeans. Jeans are pretty comfy. There's not really a limit on what kind of clothing I can wear. Like, it's not like, oh, it has to be medieval or it has to be sci-fi. It can be any kind of outfit. So any ideas are welcome on what you guys think might look good. That's a vanilla Starbucks iced coffee. Wow, that sounds pretty good. Starbucks makes for good coffee. My machine makes good coffee, but Starbucks makes better coffee. Could give her just jeans, you know? Could give her jorts. I want to see how she looks with jorts on. Wait. The jorts. Wow. What an awful outfit choice. I'm just imagining them with a denim pattern. No, thank you. Because jeans might work pretty well. Oh my god. Jorts. Junko jeans? JNCO? Let me look that up. Cool. Was there perhaps a typo in there? I don't know. These are some huge jeans. Whoa. I probably want pants to be like closer to modern times, whereas the outfit is more fantasy. JNCO. Let's see here. Oh my god, those really are like huge jeans. Whoa. Those are like massive jeans. Big jeans. Jeans are cool. But usually they're like a blue color, and a lot of the outfits I like to wear, like at least the shirts I like to wear, involve blue. I have a really nice fluffy blue jacket, but if I wear it with my jeans, I just look like a jeans color crayon. Not good. Pronounced Jinko. Oh, okay. I see. Maybe like. Trying to figure out what kind of pants I want to give her. Because I think like jeans aren't like super loose, so they are theoretically battle okay, you know? Let's make the body fully visible so we can see how it looks. I should probably erase some bits of the body so I can get a better vibe for how it is. Or I could just recreate the body on the clothing layer so I can see how it looks. I've run out of water. How long have we been going? Almost 2 hours now. I get why, but drawing streams always feel like super long. I am getting a little tired. Not tired necessarily. Maybe tired? Tired might be the right word. I'm tired, but not like physically tired. No, probably physically. Mentally, I feel like I can keep going, but like physically, I don't. So maybe some coffee would be good. I could take like a 15-minute coffee break. I feel like I do that a lot during art streams in particular. But then I won't be able to open up my new drawing tablet on stream. I really want to be able to open up the drawing tablet on stream, but I don't know if it's going to get here in time. The website for tracking the package that they gave me, it just says that it's with the delivery courier. As far as I know, he might not even be like driving here. Maybe he just like has the package, but he's just waiting for more packages to come in so they can deliver them all at once. I don't know if that means that he's going or not, and like in the process of delivering it, or if that just means that it's with the guy who's supposed to deliver it. Who knows? I don't know. I'll keep updating it so that we can get a good vibe for when it's coming in. Oh man, I really like her hair. I do quite like how her hair turned out. Now I just need to get her profile shots correct, which is going to be a whole other thing. Oh yeah, she was supposed to have a sword. You know what? Swords are kind of generic. I want her to have a different weapon. Every single anime character has swords, and I get it. Its sword is cool. I'm giving her an axe. I want to give her like a huge battle axe or something. How do you sheathe a battle axe? Battle axe. I could give her a mace too. Maces would be pretty good. But battle axes, I feel like, what's like the least expected weapon for a female character to have? I don't know. I feel like swords and spears are really popular with female characters. I mean, those are popular in general, I guess, to be fair. I want to get like the least expected weapon, like a warhammer maybe? Let's look up fantasy weapon. Well, that's a big sword. I love looking up fantasy weapons, man. Weapons are so cool. Should I just look up, like, weapons? Because, like I said, this world isn't bound by, like, time period rules. Mostly not. Probably should go with, like, a fantasy weapon. Let's see. We got some maces. We got some spears. Spear would be pretty good. I probably don't want to go with sword. I feel like sword would just be so generic. Lots of swords when I look up fantasy weapons. Ooh, Outlaw's axe. Axes are really like... Give her gunchucks? Is gonna make it Ruby now. RWBY or whatever. Gunchucks. Nunchucks would be a hecka rando weapon that no one would expect, I think. Sure, I'll just look... Instead of looking up fantasy weapons, I'll look up weapon types. What if she just uses a shield? No, that trope has been done before. At least twice that trope has been done before. Who says I can't do it anyways, though? I don't know. Me, I say it. We'll give her just a cannonball. We'll have her wield like a mobile cannonball. Cannonball. No, like a mobile cannon. That might be a really inefficient weapon, though. Because then you have to, like, load it. Doesn't it take, like, at least a 2-person team in order to operate a cannon efficiently? I don't think that would really work out all that well. Ooh, sling. Slings are fun. I could give her a shovel. We could have her just wield a shovel. That might be fun. I want this weapon to be something that's, like, fun and not done all too often. Swords and lances, I feel like, are done a lot. Which, understandable, because they're cool. But I want to do something different. A shovel would be different. I'm looking up just, like, weapon types. A lot of them are guns, unfortunately, it seems. We've got a lot of, like, generic medieval weapons and then guns. Well, here we go. I found a chart of melee weapons. Ooh, scythe. Scythe might be fun. I feel like scythes are, like, most often associated with, like, people of death, though. Like, Grim Reapers and such. Plus, wouldn't a scythe be, like, a kind of inefficient weapon? Because your point of, like, harm is not only, like, pretty far away, it's like, in pretty isolated parts, too. Scythes are meant for farming, not fighting. So maybe not a scythe. I used to think it was pronounced scythe when I was a kid. I was like, because I would always, like, pretend I was, like, some ancient warrior or something with my friends when we would, like, pretend to be, like, we would be basically just playing, like, D&D, but, like, we're moving around. I would be like, I got a scythe. Sickle, yeah. What's the difference between sickles and scythes? Sickle versus scythe. A sickle is an agricultural tool with a curved blade which can be used freely or by holding the plant in the other hand, while a scythe is an agricultural tool with a curved blade that does not allow the user to hold the plant in his other hand. So a sickle is one-handed, and a scythe is two-handed. I see. That makes sense, I think. It's like, you know, I get it. Sickles are, like, more so, like, circular, whereas scythes are just curved, it looks like. I see. Okay, that makes sense, I think. Oh, chakram? Chakram might be kind of neat, but I think chakrams in general seem like a really inefficient weapon. Dagger. Dagger is lame, though. Dagger is for, like, assassin-type people. Mallet might be fun. I don't know. I'm just trying to look for, like, cool weapons that this character could use. Right now, I think that, like, the main leader, as far as, like, which weapon, probably boomerangs? Boomerang would be interesting. That would be something. Throw the sickle. You can throw the sickle, yeah. Throwing sickle. What is, like, the leading one so far? I remember I saw one that I really liked. I don't know. Scythe would be neat in general, I think. I'm trying to find one. I think, honestly, right now I most like the idea of a shovel. Maybe like a tactical shovel with a blade on it or something. I just think a shovel would be like a really unusual weapon, but like still something you could competently use as a weapon. You know? Like a lot of things like boomerang. Sure, boomerang will subvert expectations, but at what cost? Markiplier's tactical shovel. Yes, Mark's tactical shovel. It has everything you could possibly need in a shovel. Tactical shovel. Polearm? Polearm would be neat. I feel like that sort of falls into like the spear category though. Oh, you know what? What is it? Like a polearm actually? Isn't it just a spear? Am I wrong about that? I feel like polearms are they're just spears, right? It's just like another word for spears? Am I wrong about that? I think, whoa, my head hurts all of a sudden. Whoa. Ow, my head hurts. That's not good. Ouch. Oh, that's weird. Why does my head hurt? I'm out of water, so I can't use water to alleviate my headache. Ouch. My bones, my head. It really do be hurting right now. Should I stop? My head suddenly hurts quite a bit. Oh, guys, I really like the idea of shovels, though. Like ignoring my headache right now. I do like the idea of this character using a shovel really is growing on me. The pose that I drew definitely doesn't account for shovel wielding. But, oh man, I don't know. Shovel, let me look something up. Shovel weapon. How do people use shovels as a weapon? Is that a thing that people even do? I feel like shovels are always just kind of like a just in case kind of weapon, you know? Tactical shovel. Shovels are just, you know, cool. Oh, we could use the monk spade. The monk spade is essentially here. I found like what I'm pretty sure. Oh, I found an image. So like, we could make the weapon something akin to like that kind of thing. It's kind of hard to see. Like that. We can make it akin to. It's kind of a little hard to see, but that's like a monk spade is what it's called. It was an actual weapon, whereas a shovel is a utility thing. But that's an actual weapon. That's tall as well. I think this is almost to scale. How tall is she? Need to decide how tall she is. 6 feet, 90 feet tall. I don't know. How tall is she? What's like the tallest woman ever recorded? Tallest woman ever. 7 feet 7 inches. My lord, that is tall. I feel short and inferior. I feel so short. Oh, I'm so short. Oh no. Oh. Would like 6'3" maybe be a reasonable height for her at her current proportions? Because I do think I want her to be taller than average. Although I'm really short, so I don't have like a measurement in my brain for how tall 6'3" would be. I don't know how tall she is. Anyways, where should her weapon go? How do you sheathe the shovel? Do shovels need to be sheathed? How does she hold her shovel, I guess? You'd probably hold it like with one of her hands, like extended outwards and like holding the shovel like to the ground, you know? But I didn't really account for that pose, obviously. We could adjust it. This arm didn't take much work to draw since I didn't draw on a hand, so it wouldn't actually be all that hard to adjust. How tall do we want this shovel to be? If we want the shovel to be like touching the ground next to her, probably just draw like a rough of the shovel. That's a tall shovel though. Maybe like this. Is that a good height for the shovel? A little taller. Yeah. That's a pretty tall boy shovel, I think. Me and my homies, we love shovels. Okay. Really yawning hours. I feel like my voice is too deep. Sometimes I'm concerned that my voice is too deep. I don't know. I strive to have a light voice, but obviously I don't, so. Isn't it better to like draw the hand first? Let's draw in like a rough of what we want the hand to look like. And then draw in the arm. Oh, did I make the shovel too close? I might have made it too close. Or does that work? That works actually. Definitely a little awkward with her arm on her hip like this though. Might put her arm down there to try and balance the pose out a little bit. Let's flip the canvas. Looks okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that arm down actually. This one. That'll save me some drawing effort if I put it down as well. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. She got the shovel. Guys, I really like the shovel. Okay. Real shovel. So it looks kind of like if I really want to draw this like actual concept art where I draw like a front on angle, a side angle, and a 3/4, I won't actually have room to draw expression, so I might skip on the 3/4 for now. Maybe. I might do that. I should probably draw. Maybe I should just like make the canvas bigger. That might help. Big boy canvas. Still, I really like how she turned out. She reminds me of somebody. I'm not exactly sure who does she remind me of? Oh god, did I copy someone's design by accident? She really strongly reminds me of somebody now. Someone with like a similar expression and a similar hairstyle. Who does she remind me of? Did I copy someone's design? Oh, I need to look into this now. Let me look around, make sure that I haven't copied anyone's design by accident. She feels just so absurdly familiar to me, but I don't know from where she feels familiar. Where does she? I don't know. Now I'm scared that I copied someone's design by accident. Do you ever do that? When like you're drawing something and you're like, wow, that looks really good, and it's like looks exactly how you imagined it, but the reason it looks exactly how you imagined it is because you just imagined someone else's art in your head, and so then you're worried that you like just copied someone's art. Am I the only one that feels that? I might be the only one that feels that. But hold on, I gotta. I'm looking around my phone gallery right now to make sure I didn't. Is it a Genshin character? Oh, Diluc! That's it's Diluc. That's right. Wait. I swear it's Diluc. It's Diluc from Genshin Impact. Look. That's what it was. It's the expression and the side hair. And the bangs. Do they look sufficiently different enough? I think so. Yeah, but that's where I recognize her from. It's Diluc. Of all things. Better than Adachi. Adachi. Yeah, at least Diluc is hot. And his face is cute, so like, it's really a win-win. Anyway, let me get him out of here. Yeah, I think it's okay. Should be fine. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Yeah, okay, okay. Got the tactical shovel as well. Should I put like a height measuring stick just to... Should I set 6'3" in stone maybe? We'll do that. We'll do it in like... Do it with the line tool just so that it's a correct color. Or I mean, you know, correct. Also, I'm going to use blue just so we can differentiate it. That's not really lined up with her head, is it? Okay, so I'll just do it like this. And then like right here, I think. Well, almost lined up correctly. Yeah, we'll set 6'3" in stone. 6'3" For all the people for all the people not in America, how many centimeters is that? 6'3" 2 centimeters. It's about 109. It's about a 1.9 meters. Is that correct? She's taller than Steve from Minecraft, that's for sure. I think Steve is about 1.8 meters. She's 190.5 centimeters. Okay. She tall. How tall does that make her shovel? I don't know. The shovel looks so rough. I should maybe stylize it to make it look a little cooler as a weapon. Maybe she just starts with like a default shovel. She bonks people. Okay, I kind of like how her design turned out. Let me add sleeves so she's wearing a turtle. Oh, whoops, wrong color. Give her some sleeves. Should I make them puffy? I want to make them puffy. I rarely get a chance to draw puffy sleeves. I love puffy sleeves. You guys know what puffy sleeves are? Look at that. Puffy sleeves, puffy sleeves, puffy sleeves. Woo! I might edit the puffy sleeves. That's a little too puffy. Let's make it like this. Let's make it not quite as puffy. Still too puffy. There we go. That's a reasonably puffy sleeve, I think. Not puffy enough. You're not being puffy enough, amateur. That's good. Okay. How do the puffy sleeves look? I kind of like them. I might get rid of them in like a later rendition. I'll see how they look from like different angles. I just love puffy sleeves. I think puffy sleeves are like peak sweater design. Oh, I'm gonna stretch. I stretched my back a little bit and it cracked like twice. Here, let's see if it cracks. No crack. Yeah, no crack, we're good. I guess I cracked my back when I stretched it back just a little bit. Maybe I'll stop the stream. I'm just kind of hungry right now. I might stop. Yeah. Maybe. I should probably at least finish the rough. Are we done with the rough? We might be done with the rough. Would you say that this looks good for a rough image? Like if I use this as like the basis for a smoother one. I think this looks good enough for a rough. Considering we were designing the characters as we were drawing, we were designing this character as we were drawing. I think it looks okay. It's a bit of a shame that I can't finish it on stream, but I will be drawing it. And considering that I'm getting my big boy drawing tablet later, we'll probably be drawing more of her. Ah man, maybe. What I want to do with my new drawing tablet is I want to like make like a YouTube review of it, but I want to like make it like draw the YouTube review, like make it kind of an animatic type thing. And I want to draw it with the drawing tablet, so I can be like, this entire review was drawn with my new drawing tablet. And I think that would be fun. You know? You know? Because they did ask me to make a review, and I intend to do so, assuming I like it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I think a review would be fun. I just need to get into the, like, it's gonna be a little hard to produce, and in the end I might chicken out and just do like a Twitter review of it. I don't know, we'll see. Editing is hard. Gonna be a new project for me to take on. How many projects do I have? I have this thing now that I have to tackle. What else do I have? 1, 2... trying to think in my head. 3, 4, at least 4 unfinished drawings. 1 unfinished video that I need to edit. Nah, 2 that there's 1 video that I kind of abandoned at this point. It was my stream highlights with Blurfy of our collab. It's kind of like 2 things that I still need to take care of. And then I would be adding a review. That's like a total of like, what, 7 projects that I would need to be working on. And like the drawing, it would be a lot. I'll need to think on whether or not I actually want to do that. We will see though. But yeah, it looks like we weren't able to receive the drawing tablet on this stream, unfortunately. So yeah, bit of a shame. But I should be receiving it at least by the end of the day. So hopefully it comes in, and look forward to that. I'll post about it when I receive it. Rolled for Venti and I have a C4 Razor. Amazing. The gacha is not treating you well, Yen. Okay. Yeah, I do like how this rough sketch turned out, though. I kind of love her. I already love her. You ever like create an OC and then you're immediately like, oh yeah, okay, I like you. That's how I feel with this one. Not really an OC, I guess, more so a character. I guess that counts as an OC. If someone's writing a show or like a professional story, are all of their characters OCs? I think they are, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, I will be keeping a close eye on the package. Hopefully it arrives today. But for now, I think I'm gonna head out. Tomorrow we are what are we streaming tomorrow? Oh, my schedule isn't popping. I'll check Twitter, I guess. My schedule isn't popping up for some reason. Tomorrow we're streaming Yakuza. We are streaming Yakuza tomorrow. Gotcha smelled upon me today. Ouch. No, you got this, Yen. You're gonna get Venti. I've been grinding in the background. I might do another Genshin day sometime. I think. On the 25th, I have a free stream, so maybe that stream will be another Genshin one. But yeah. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed yourselves, because I had a lot of fun. It was really fun chatting with you guys and drawing. So thank you guys very much. And I really do like how this drawing came out. I would have been able to have done it without you guys. So thank you guys very much. For now, I will see you guys tomorrow when we play Yakuza 0. So look forward to that. And with that being said, my name is virtual YouTuber Yunayo. And thank you guys very much for tuning in. See you guys then. Bye bye.